Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, your host for this Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 3 live stream. Let me know in the chat if you can see me okay, if you can hear me okay. I'm already having one technical difficulty. It's already happening. I went to go stream because I'm streaming this to multiple platforms. We are on Twitter, we're on Twitch, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube right now, but we're not on Instagram. For some reason, the Instagram stream failed. I don't know what happened. It just failed. So sorry, Instagram, if you try to watch on Instagram. I did post a link to YouTube anyways over there. So check my stories. I guess if you're here, you wouldn't know that. But yeah. What is this? I go to one Hawks game and now my ads are for the Hawks. Every time. You could just say something. You could have a conversation with somebody. And before you know it, all your ads are going to be of that thing. Oh no, what did I do? I made my chat. So for some reason... Oh, stream stickers. There we go. So for those who are watching on Twitch, I don't know how many are, but someone who's watching on Twitch, will it give me a breakdown? I don't think we have anybody on Twitch right now. There's 2 people on Twitch. There you go. Patrick Savage slapped a rad sticker. So if you're on Twitch, you can slap these stickers on the screen for a little while. If right now it's a free feature, just because I'm not an affiliate, a Twitch affiliate yet until like a week or 2, they will eventually cost money to slap stickers, or bits. They'll cost bits or whatever. But for now, go wild, go crazy. It's just kind of a funny, silly thing. What is this? The Dano Night Nation is expanding extemporaneously. Is that what that said? Where was it? Where was it? Oh, exponentially, not extemporaneous. Right on. Hey, Galen's here. What's going on? I see Tom's here. I see Nate's here. What happened to Captain Wilk? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Coming through in high definition. Right on. Audio and video are fine. Good, good. Twitch? Emotes in the chat? Yeah. Oh, yeah. For some reason, though, I have a setup here with a chat that's supposed to be on screen, and it wasn't showing up on screen. So I don't know what's up with that little sticker thing. Again, I'm working in a beta of this software called eCam, which I'm loving the software, but this is like I'm working with new features that aren't quite fully ready yet. So the fact that I'm multi-streaming on a bunch of different platforms is really cool, because you used to have to buy a different service, and then eCam would stream to that service, and then it would work. eCam's like, no, we're doing it ourselves. You can stream through all of us in the beta. Try it out for now. And so I'm trying it out, and I'm going to let them know what problems I have. But it's interesting. This is all... I'm just kind of winging it, like always. Steven Sanchez stopping by to say hi. Won't be able to watch tonight. Have a wonderful time. Well, thank you. Glad to see you're here. Caitlin, Shaban, Ryan, what's going on? How are you here? Or how are you doing tonight? Words. Go switch to Twitch if it helps you get to affiliate. It won't make a big difference. It honestly doesn't make a huge difference. It doesn't. I have enough followers already. It's really just, I need to just stream a few more hours this month, and then I'll be an affiliate. You don't have to. In fact, more fun's going to be on YouTube than anything. Right now, we've got more people hanging out on YouTube than anywhere else. There's nobody watching on Facebook. A couple people on Twitch, 1 person on Twitter. Yeah, so I'm just testing out the other platforms to see how this multi-stream thing works. What is the drink for tonight? Tonight it is a Cutwater Long Island. I think it's a Long Island. Yeah, that's the Cutwater Long Island. I forget which can it was. You guys are doing old fashions. Nice. Never heard of Twitch. It's new. It's not new. Morning, everyone. What's up, Maddie? How you doing? Still trying to figure out my Twitch pass. Oh no. I'm not getting the reset. Check your spam folder. Check the spam folder. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Christine, welcome back. Me want Star Wars. There's a random fart sticker on my head. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks. Jason Wallace, what's going on? The Bad Batch, Season 2, Episode 1 is fun. Is it? Okay, so... here's a good question. The concert was great. The concert was really, really good. We went and saw Jeff Rosenstock. I'm sure none of you have heard of him. He's pretty cool. All the cool kids are listening to Jeff Rosenstock. We actually saw him Saturday night on a whim. We were in Anaheim, not to go to Disneyland. Just preface that. I did not go to the parks. It just wasn't worth it. We didn't have time, and buying a full day ticket wasn't worth doing for a few hours. It wasn't worth spending $200 a pop for 2 people. It's like $400 just to go in for a few hours. It just wasn't worth it. So we didn't go. But we did meet up with my good friend Nick, and we went to Long Beach. We actually drove down. There's all the stickers. We drove down to Long Beach. Ash. Oh my goodness. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. We drove to Long Beach, and we saw a band called Joyce Manor, which is a hometown show for them. And opening for Joyce Manor was a band called Pup, which I really like, P-U-P. And a band, Jeff Rosenstock, who's in a band called Bomb the Music Industry, which is a really, really good band that I love. And yeah, we went and saw Jeff Rosenstock again tonight. And it was a lot of fun. Martin says, I'm sticking to YouTube. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Youngest shows up for the Super Chaps. Like always. Where is Jennifer Jones? Where is Jennifer Jones? Reloading Disney Plus every 2 minutes. Well, you could probably wait 10 minutes. It usually isn't out until like 11:50. Last week it wasn't until like midnight on the dot. Words are confusing, but I'm ready to go home now. That's fair. Tried watching through Facebook. Was too clunky. Oh, interesting. What made it clunky? What made it clunky? Got 7-Up, zero sugary. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I only do the zero sugar sodas now. The zero, like specifically like Coke Zero, Sprite Zero, those kind of things. Should I go to Twitch? No, you don't. You shouldn't. If you're here on YouTube, it's going to be more fun here anyways. There we go. Getting caught up ish. How did I... the show in Long Beach was cool. We went and we ate tacos beforehand, and then we went to the show, and it was a lot of fun. Hung out with my friend. Went to a little place called Alex's Bar. It's like an old punk spot afterwards, and that was cool. That was nice. Hey, Tactical Overdrive just joined the Sad Baby Squad. Well, welcome. Oh, see, you know the name. Yeah, Jeff Rosenstock. Dude, were you there in Long Beach on Saturday? Saturday night. Like, when did we drive in? Saturday night? But now Ash is on Twitch. What's up with that? Ash, how are you everywhere? How are you everywhere? Stepbrother lives in Long Beach. Nice. It's about to see... Wait, did he have the baby already? What? I did not see that. That's awesome. Okay, let me get cut. What is this business? Oh my god, who? Baby August, are you home yet? I don't... Let's see if this even works.
Yeah, there I am on Baby Youngest. And thank you for your super chops. And wait, why isn't it on the screen? Put it on the screen right now. There it is. Thank you. Baby, no, I like too much hanging out on the Star Cruisers, and it's just nice to be here, and I like it so much and so many, and I don't think I'm ever gonna leave, never, not ever. But thank you so much for your super chops, and I love you so much, and goodbye.
Baby Youngest, everybody. There it is. It took a minute to show up, but there it is. He's not home yet. I think he's just gonna stay there. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he'll wind up in somewhere else next week. We'll see what adventures Baby Youngest winds up at. Where the show was at the convention center. It was in the Long Beach Arena, which is funny because there was an anime convention going on at the convention center, and then behind it in the arena was the show. So it was like, wait, are there a bunch of like punk weirdos or like anime weirdos? And it was just kind of funny, like running into all of that. You were at the parks. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Alex's Bar is cool. There, look. See, this is what's the fun of Twitch is the weird, silly stickers. Try Twitch, could just be me, but the audio and video wasn't lining up. Okay, interesting. Long Beach isn't too far from home, like home. Oh, nice. Hit them thumbs up. Instapop popcorn recipe says it's supposed to taste like movie. It does not. Oh, Buckethead. And so for the channel members, that is a new emoji. The Buckethead emoji is there. So every time I'll do one of these, feel free to slap a Buckethead emoji in the chat. I know nothing about Twitch. Need Twitch. Oh, you're on Twitch? Julie, what's going on? Hey, I need Twitch 101. I don't know much about Twitch either. Honestly, I don't. But I feel like this year I need to expand. And I need to just, like, be everywhere as much as I can. And if the software that I already pay for allows me to be everywhere, why not just do it? Why not just do it? You think Youngest might be on the Halcyon on May 3rd? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is that right? Just watching. Oh, I've never seen Doom Patrol. Is it good? I've heard it's good. All right. Big space for it was a huge space for that show. Massive. Anime punk weirdos. I'm down for that. Yeah, no, it was weird because it was like two different audiences. There was the anime people, there was the punk weirdos. It was all of it. Oh, what's coming through here? What is going on here?
Yeah, wait, where's my face, bucko? Where's my face? There it is. You better get it right. Bleh. Now there's a super chat, so you better put it on the screen. Hurry and put it on the screen. Okay, thank you. This is Baby Youngest. Are you ever going to get to Batu? I've been to Batu. Ask Tom and ask Mel, because they brought me. They brought me to Batu and they took me to California Adventure. I think, if I can remember right, they took me to both, and we had tacos and it was good, and it was very good to eat. But no one ever got me pizza with lime. What's up with that? What happened to that, bucko? Next time, I guess. Okay, but thank you so much for your super chops, and I love you so much. Goodbye.
Baby Youngest. Oh, is this coming through? Okay, did the super chat come through like 3 or 4 times? Because I'm okay. I'm only seeing it once on my end here. But for some reason, my software keeps dinging me saying, "Here it is. Here it is. Did you ever go to Batu?" The stupid fairy from Zelda on the screen. That's from Twitch. That happens from Twitch. The most annoying stickers ever, but it's kind of funny to me. Last show you went to Long Beach was Rise Against with Bad Religion. 4 years strong. Love 4 years strong. Special one night appearance by the Descendants. Blah. Okay, so this thing is not stopping. Okay, the beta is funny. The beta, like, constantly getting notifications about that one super chat. It just keeps popping in. That is interesting. Well, I'll have to let them know that the beta is not working quite right. No, I actually think the stickers are funny, but I think it's more funny because I don't have audio on my computer turned on. I just don't want it to get picked up on the mic, and I don't have headphones in. So I'm not annoyed by the stickers. I think if the sound was up there, I might be a little annoyed by it, but I'm good with it. How do you all feel about the stickers? Because I can turn it off. I can literally just like plop, turn it off, and it's gone. But I like having it on. It's funny to me. I do hate that the beta notification, you can't see it, but it pops up on my screen right here. And I keep seeing this, you got a super chat every like 2 or 3 seconds. Interesting that it takes us to use Twitch to get emojis to find. I know. I really, really wish that YouTube would or the software would put the emojis on screen. It put your face right there on screen because it's like a keyboard emoji, but it won't do the custom emojis. It just has text, which is kind of weak. I wish they could put it, but I understand why it doesn't. That Navigator. Speaking of Navi, how many of you all have seen Avatar? Did you all watch Avatar? Were you into it? Did you like it? You did. He had lots of food, quite a few photos in Batu and DCA. See, I thought he went to DCA. And he did get lime with his tacos, but did he get lime with his pizza? Lime with a pizza, that's his thing. Lime with tacos, I think that's standard, isn't it? I feel like whenever my wife makes tacos, it always has lime. We're big lime on tacos people. But it's the lime on pizza, which is the weird move that Baby Youngest is into. Do you buy... I don't buy into many conspiracies, first off. But do I buy into the conspiracy that YouTube suppresses videos where Twitch is mentioned and picked up by the captions? Interesting. I don't, but I'll have to keep that in mind and see how that affects the stream. Lightsaber Piker, Evil Ray Saber, or that dude that hated Clone Wars lightsaber. I don't know what any of that means. If you heard the sound from the stickers, you'd be laughing. Well, the fart sounds for sure. For sure. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that. There's a little Twitch emoji thingy that popped up. Look at that. So that way works on Twitch. It is kind of funny. I wish YouTube had stickers and all that. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wish it did too. It has the chat feature. Excited about Avatar's Bad Batch. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay, real quick poll. I'm just curious, like, let me move my drink. Are you, and it's okay to not be, excited for tonight's episode? And the reason I say it's okay to not be is because I'm honestly not super stoked. I'm not like losing, like, oh my god, I can't wait for tonight's episode. I'm very ambivalent about it. I'm okay with, like, it's fine. It's going to be fine. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. But last week's 2-episode offering did not do it for me. The very end of episode 2, I was like, ooh, okay, I'm in now. But overall, I just wasn't, it didn't do it for me. I have not been stoked on the season. You put the lime in, there you go. You put the lime in the coconut, you check it all up. Love that song. At the end of Reservoir Dogs, by the way. Liked Avatar 2, found it a tad long. It's more than a tad long. That's a long-ass movie. But no, I enjoyed it too, Maddie. I enjoyed it too. Avatar this weekend, the wife keeps putting off wanting to... Yeah. So, I saw it the night it came out, and I was like, I had the Friday off, but it was like Thursday night, and I was like, well, I can go see it tomorrow on Friday in the morning, but if I go at like 10 in the morning... and I go to the theater at like 10:15, I know the movie's not going to start till 10:45, and I'm going to sit there for 3 hours, and I'm going to get out, and it's going to be 2:30, and I'm like, and I will have given up all of my day, all of my morning and all of my day. It is a very long movie. It's so good, though. It was really good. He did not get lime with his pizza. Ah, that dang youngest. The dang youngest. Okay, is there a way, can I... I'm just trying to, like, get rid of this constantly popping up super chat thing that keeps... Can I... Oh, okay. Well, it's going to pop up one more time in just a second. And when it does, I'm going to hit the show button. And what's going to happen there? I got a super chat. Does it show up on screen that way? It does not show up on screen that way. It's just going to do that and annoy me forever. Well, that's cute. It was too short to go on Luigi's and loved the cozy cone. That makes sense. Haven't seen Avatar, but probably should. Yeah, you should. You definitely should. Haven't seen the original Avatar. Oh, it was fine. It's a spectacle, right? It was a big spectacle. Story needs to get a little deeper. I think it's gonna. I have a feeling it's gonna, like, by the time the 4th movie's out, right? I feel like by the time the 3rd movie's out, it's gonna be like, whoa, what is all this? Hopefully. Enjoy the Ash time now, because again, going to bed when it drops. Fair enough. I think that Murder, Death, Kill at the end of episode 2 kind of said, all right, we're doing it. Yeah, that's what kicked it off for me. You did a rewatch and paying attention, like the episodes. Excited for more. So I think I need to do that, guys. I think I need to maybe actually do a rewatch and pay attention. They need a season or series goal. Maybe we get it tonight. Yeah, the movie's like over 3 hours. Like 3 hours and 12 minutes or something like that. It's long. Lime and the Coconut is also in Practical Magic. Is that with a Sandra Bullock movie? Which I've never seen, but for some reason I know it's a Sandra Bullock movie. Sandra Bullock and movies feel great in a place like this. What's her name? Redhead? Chase Meridian? I'm blanking on her name. Australian? Gorgeous woman. I can't think of her name. Think we might see a character? Oh, I think we'll see a few characters. I did see a spoiler picture, which I won't discuss because I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. But we're going to see some interesting, I'm just saying, species. How about that? Interesting species of characters. And I'm kind of stoked on it. Pixel Toaster, what's going on? I don't know who you are. Cool. Not a fan of 3-hour movies? Well, how do you know if you've never seen it? You might watch it and be like, actually, I loved that. Honestly, I did not go into Avatar 2 thinking, oh, I'm so excited. I kind of was like, hey, look, I need to watch it because I don't want it to get spoiled on Twitter or something. And so I kind of watched it being like, yeah, I remember the first one being whatever. This is cool, but it was like, it was a spectacle. And then I went into this one and watched it. I was like, God, that was actually really entertaining. That was super entertaining. Oh, there's the bucket heads. Thank you. The little bucket head. And again, channel members, you can drop that. There it is. NATO Shade just dropped him in the chat. No, it should have an intermission. It absolutely should have an intermission. Only to stay on until the show starts because I can't watch until the morning. Fair enough. No, not Kate Blanchett. No, Nicole Kidman. Thank you, Julie. Nicole Kidman is who I was thinking of. Is she in Practical Magic? Is Practical Magic Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock? Am I thinking of the right movie? I'll watch the Batman again if I'm spending... the Batman was 3 hours, and I cannot make it past 30 minutes of that movie. Nicole Kidman. There, everybody knows. Everybody knows but me. Thank you. James Cameron apparently turned a 9-hour cut... I'm sure, but it wasn't like actually the cut that was gonna like go. He had 9 hours of like assembled movie, and they were like, "All right, let's cut this." You know, it wasn't like we're gonna put 9 hours on the screen. No, he turned that in to be edited. I mean, I'll do a 7-minute video that's 30 minutes of footage. That's normal. That's very normal. Yeah, everybody's got me on Nicole Kidman. Thank you. Yeah. Nicole Kidman, Chase Meridian, Batman Forever. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Can't wait till we're doing these for men. Ooh, me either. That's what I'm excited for. These, I'm kind of just like chugging through. I'm like, okay, Bad Batch, we'll do it. Any minute now, maybe. Are we live? Let me zoom. Let me zoom, and a zoom. No, we're good. We got bucket heads everywhere. I think the original Greed ran about... I've never seen Greed. I've seen Creed. Loved Creed. Can't wait for Creed 3. Really stoked on Creed 3. You guys watch the Creed movies? Little pow. I'm into that. I love that. Michael B. Jordan. Beautiful human being. Love that. Love Creed. Nate, I did not. I think we're gonna address that Thursday. I'm doing a video with Sarah Thursday. We're gonna record a Star Cruiser something because I haven't done one in a long time, like anything Star Cruiser, and it's only fitting that I do it with Sarah. So we're gathering some info. We're gonna address that. We're gonna talk about May the 3rd, 4th, 5th cruise. And yeah, we're going to do a little video and just kind of updates what's changed between 2022 and what to expect for 2023, answer some questions from the groups and some of the cast changes, stuff like that. But we're going to work on a whole video Thursday, and I expect it to be out probably Monday. I might get it out Saturday. We'll see how Friday goes for me. We'll see. I don't have a lot of stuff I got to finish, but yeah. No intermission in Lord of the Rings, but Return of the King might be... That movie is painfully long. The other night, after one of our streams, it was on. And I was like, I'm not ready for bed yet. And I was like flipping through Hulu, and it showed that it was on live TV. And I was like, it was Two Towers, actually. And I clicked on Two Towers, and it wasn't Two Towers. I clicked on it, and it was like, oh, no, Two Towers just ended. We're starting Return of the King. And I got about an hour into Return of the King before I actually fell asleep. But I hadn't watched it in so long, and I was hooked. Park hopping time. Yeah, I saw that. Park hopping times changed to 11 a.m. Why, though? Why, though? It's a change, and I'm glad it's a good change. It's like an incremental baby step in the right direction, but it's just get rid of them. Why even do it till 11? Now you're just like messing with people. Hopefully the next step is, okay, look, we get it. You all hate it. Get rid of it. But I am glad it's there. I can't be mad at it. It's a good change. But it's like, still, why are we doing this? Just make one day. If you're going to make us do reservations, just do one park and be like, if you can park hop, you can park hop whenever. It's fine. Who remembers long movies on 2 VHS tapes? I've never seen Right Stuff, but I do remember seeing plenty of multiple VHS tapes, for one thing. Longest movie I watched was The Right Stuff. Okay, so it was already mentioned. There you go. I've never seen Right Stuff. First time I saw Star Wars, it had an intermission. I think the last thing I saw with an intermission was the roadshow version of The Hateful Eight. Quentin Tarantino had like a roadshow version that was hitting certain theaters for Hateful Eight. You could go watch the regular screening of Hateful Eight, or you could watch the roadshow version, which was the full extended cut and it had an intermission in it. You can actually watch that version on Netflix. If last I checked, it was like a year or two. I own them all, so I just watch them whenever I want. But I think it's on Netflix still. What did I miss? Is there something I missed? Okay. See, everybody wants reservations to go away. Slowly moving towards no reservation. I hope so. And I also heard that there will be some availability for magic keys. Okay, I'm like, it's going to be like last time. It's going to happen, and I'm going to be like, I missed out. And it's going to be a weird situation. My wife pointed this out the other day when we were talking about it with my friend. And she's like, the irony is going to be so strange when the day comes soon that I own a Knott's Berry Farm pass and I own a Universal pass, but I don't own a Disneyland pass. Two other parks that I don't go to nearly as often, but their passes are a better value and actually obtainable, and I'll own those, but I won't own a Disneyland annual pass equivalent or whatever, magic key. I hate calling them magic keys. You know, it's going to be a weird world when that happens to me, of all people. My wife's like, yeah, it's going to be strange when you don't have a Disney pass, but you have one for the others. Ugh. Making me pay $1,600, I should be able to go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Braveheart and Titanic are the two you remember. Oh, yeah, those two definitely were multiple VHS. So Independence Day and Top Gun. Did you have the Independence Day with the lenticular, I remember the word this time, insert on the front where you could like turn it and it made the White House blow up? It's the version I had. Longest film you saw was, I saw Elvis in the theaters twice this year. And that was a really good movie. Really good movie. Dr. Zhivago. Bridge on the River Kwai. Said Unforgivable. Who knows that? Who knows Unforgivable? Not family friendly or appropriate at all. But it is old school YouTube, and I love it. But he mentions Legend of Bagger Vance, Dr. Zhivago, all that. If you know Unforgivable, let me know. Elvis is probably one of your favorite movies. It was really good. I loved Elvis, actually. I thought it was really good. Disney World's going to no reservations needed for APs After 2, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Yeah, I saw that. Whole travel to California. Yep. That kills me every single time. Hotel, gas, all of it. All of it. Yo, you had it in the blue case? Yep, that's it. Right? Elvis was amazing. Elvis was really good. Let's see. Ten Commandments has an It did. I saw it on ABC, and I remember it took forever. And I was like, what are we watching? Blah. Saw 3 times. Die Hard Elvis fan. He would have been 88 this year if he was still alive. Wow. So what I really loved about Elvis was when they showed the hotel that he like had his residency at. That's not far from me. It used to be called I forget what it was in the movie, the International or something like that, and then it later became the Hilton. It became like Las Vegas Hilton, and they had a Star Trek experience in there in the 90s, like mid to late 90s. It had the Star Trek experience, and some remnants of that, because that Hilton's been gone for a minute. Star Trek experience has been gone for a minute, and now it's called the Westgate. But if you go and wander around the Westgate, you can kind of sneak in to some of the areas that have the old Star Trek experience. And I did not too long ago, a couple months ago. I was coming back from the When We Were Young Fest, and I snuck in to the area where they have the Star Trek experience, and a lot of it's still there. A lot of the old space theming is still there, and I kind of want to do a video showing off what's there. But I don't want to get in trouble, because you kind of have to sneak in. But we'll see. 3 minutes till showtime. I think we're like 2 minutes till showtime. Let me get it pulled up. Let me get it pulled up. Let me go. Get it pulled up. Instagram's not working. I get it. It's fine. Cry Me a River. Let's go to Disney Plus. Let me pop in some headphones because it's going to be on any minute now. It was the International. Thank you. Then Hilton. And then Westgate. Okay, good. I got it right. This is like, it's all tying together. Elvis, Independence Day. That's perfect. It's perfect. Barely even knew who Elvis was before he saw the movie. Skeptical, but love the whole movie. Definitely watch again. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it again for sure. Let me make sure I've got some audio on the AirPods here. Oh, what's going on here? Hey, I don't know what that's all about. Let's go to Star Wars. The Bad Batch. I'm still showing episode 2. We're about a minute away, so get ready, be refreshing. Be ready. Stayed there twice. Once for sure, obviously. Okay. Went to the Star Trek experience in '02. So for my Vegas people, I don't know if it already passed this weekend or if it's next week. I think it's next weekend or this upcoming Friday or Saturday at Millennium Fandom Bar. They're actually doing an event where they're like going to have people, the opening cast and crew of the Star Trek experience, hanging out and just like talking and chatting. I kind of want to go to that. I might go to that. I'm on my own this weekend. My wife's going out of town again. She's going to San Diego. And I'm kind of alone with the kids, but I might just be like, kids, here's some pizza. I'm going to go down into Millennium Fandom and hang out and do the thing. I might do that because I kind of want to get video talking to them, asking them about it, and then go sneak in and make like a whole comprehensive video experience. You're working IT and they moved their RS400 from there to another property. Did you work there? What? I knew when Park Place Entertainment was selling the Hilton. Okay, gotcha. Austin won the Golden Globe. Nice. Deserving to hope he wins an Oscar. Fair enough. Yeah, I think he could get an Oscar. It's up. Okay. Can we get, I want 5 readies. Can I get 5 readies in the chat? I see it, Solitary Clone. I want 5 readies in the chat. See you later, Ash. 5 readies. 5 readies. Give me 5 readies. I'll put them on the screen. Once I put the 5th one on the screen, we're going to do a 3, 2, 1, click. We're all going to sync up because I can't put the video on the screen. I should have talked about this earlier, but I didn't. It's fine. We were having fun. Ready? I got my first ready. I got my second ready. And I'm going to get flooded with readies any second now. I got 2 so far. Oh. Okay, they're all here. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. 8. There's so many ready. Everybody's ready. Okay, we're going to do it. Hands are up, so I'm not doing it right now, but this is a rhythm. 3, 2, 1, click. Okay, this time for real. 3, 2, 1, click. And I'm going to yell out my timestamp so we can all sync and make sure we're on the same page, quite literally. All right. Don't tell me I paused it. I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 seconds deep. We got the helmets changing colors. Star Wars is on the screen. I don't think we get a recap of last week at all. I think we're just watching the show. 24, 25, 26 seconds, 27, 28. Bad Batch on the screen. 29 and 30 seconds deep. The Solitary Clone. Let's do this. If y'all don't want to watch along, I will see you afterwards. Come hang out afterwards. Let's talk about it. Turn up my volume. What happened? I think I paused for half a second. It's fine. You guys are ahead of me by a second, but it's fine. Okay. We got a very dusty planet. A lot of people in cool helmets. Imperial shuttle approaching. All right. Ooh, those are stormtroopers. Those are stormtroopers, not clones. Ooh, all the people are freaking out, man. They are freaking out. Crosshair episode, you think? The cup. Oh, I missed the cup. Was it? Oh, I gotta go back and see the cup. Oh, okay. I do like that the stormtrooper helmets are like hybrid. They're not quite the stormtroopers we know. They almost look like First Order troopers at this point. Who is that? Is that Tembo? Who? Oh, Tawny Ames. I like that whole getup. Tawny Ames. Okay. Star-Lord there on the right. Okay, let me look. I missed it. Ooh, I like that ring thing. Okay. Oh, she's got battle droids. Interesting. I like her because she hates the Empire. But I don't like her because she's got battle droids. Conflicted. I'm conflicted. Okay, we're on Coruscant now. This is definitely Coruscant. Is that the Jedi Temple? A Jedi Temple? No, it's not a Jedi Temple. No Jedi. Here's Crosshair. Here we go. You think they're leftovers? They might be leftovers. It's very possible. I love that the trays are compartments, and you put the dishes on the compartments, a la Star Cruiser. Very Star Cruisery. I can't wait to go back. That's an interesting take. Maybe people should reconsider separatists. Yeah, in light of the Empire, for sure. But, I mean, separatists still were kind of... I don't know, nobody was good, really. It's kind of like the real government. Yeah. Womp womp. It's all bad. Okay. Is that months? 32 months? Or is that 32 years? Or 32 days? What's the rotation? I'm going to read my timestamp out. We are at 4 minutes 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Yeah, Crosshair is looking a little different, right? It's a very tense, moment. That, ominous tone in the background, that boom. Alright. We're not messing around. I see it. We're still on Coruscant. Okay. And see, we've got clones now. Interesting to see both factions. Oh, there's so much to translate right here. What is all of that? He looks like an evil Woody. Perfect. Who is that? Cody! Oh. I don't like Crosshair. I just gotta be straight. I don't like him. I mean, I guess we're not supposed to because he's a bad dude, but I just don't like him. I don't like him. I don't even like seeing him on screen. I'm just like, ugh, this guy. Ugh. So they're definitely separatists. Ew, gross. Is that thing? I think it is kind of like Vietnam. It's very similar to that. I do want to read what's on that text and see what just translate some of that. You don't Crosshair's rough. Okay. I love that the battle droids are just still battle droids. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like sassy battle droids. I'm into sassy battle droids all day. Mm-hmm. Tawny's got to take the helmet. Oh, yes! Perfect. I love that it's a human underneath, but it was like wearing the thing. Oh, I don't know what class. I thought it was Lambda. I don't know the difference between that and Delta. I'm guessing Delta because it doesn't have the top fin. It just has the side fins. This is my impression of the shuttle. Oh, we have the tactical droid. Okay. I want to play Battlefront. I want to play Battlefront 2, like for Xbox 360. I think I'm going to play that Friday. I might do Squadrons, but I think I'm going to play that Friday. Oh, you were just quoting last week's episode. I didn't pay attention last week. I'll be honest, I didn't. Too busy talking about Fruity Pebbles. I like that helmet, that hat / thing that goes all the way around. I like it. I like it. Oh, look at him all with rockets ready to go. Shoot it down. Shoot it down. And a tank? Take it down. Take it down. Yeah. Crash landing. Woof. Yeah. Bazooka droids. Hell yeah. Sounds like it kind of does have a little female tinge to the droid, doesn't it? Give me a Rancor all day. Give me a Rancor all day. Alright, yeah, investigate the crash site. Bazooka battle droids all day. The sass! The sass on these battle droids is great. We had to get a Roger Roger. Oh, that's Crosshair. Yep. Yeah, of course. It's Crosshair and Cody. Literally the only two survivors. Oh, no, there's a couple more. Okay, alright, alright. Ooh. Okay. Alright, look. I know I said I don't like Crosshair, but I'm liking all this sniper footage. I'm into all the sniper footage, I gotta say. I don't like Crosshair. He creeps me out. But just even that little quick shot of him looking through the scope, it just makes me feel video games, and I love them so much. Yeah. Oof. Oh. Not even moving. Oh, was it going to shoot down like the barrel? He's going to blow it up? Okay. Okay. Look. I have to admit, that's pretty badass. Like, down the barrel. Okay. Okay. I don't like him, but that was cool. Yeah, chuck some grenades. There you go. Little thermal detonator. All right. Down the barrel. Ah, he knows. The tactical droid's there. Okay. Yeah, they got to take out the tactical droid for sure. That's the move. Once you take out the tactical droid, then it's like, okay. You want a tactical? I want all the droids. I want all of them. Every single one. Give me all the droids. Ooh. They're like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Yes! Yes! It's like, I've got one of those right here. I always have, like, the toys of the thing from the show, like, ready to go, within arm's reach at all times. Look at this little guy. Look at this little duder. I have 3 of them. I have 3 of them right there. 4? No, 3. They're part of my bar setup. Thomas. Yep. Oof. We know this isn't going to end well for Tawny. We know she's going to get killed or something. There's no way she survives this. Not with Crosshair. They're not going to kill off Crosshair this early. Little duder. Yeah, that is the technical term. Yep. Oh. What are these called? I'm blank. Honestly, I blanked on the name. I have 3. Like, seriously, there's one. I'm going to get the other 2. Here's a second one. Oh, no. His leg bent. Kirsten's a little more brown. He's cool. And then I'm going to grab a third one. Hi. You're up here, too. There's a third one. I have, like, literally 3 of these guys. 1, 2... 3. All right here. Ready to go. I forgot the name of the droid. What is the name of the droid? They're not like rollers. What the heck are they called? Literally blanking. And I've got a 4th one in package still. Droid de Cas. Thank you. That's what I was. Yes. I don't know what Tawny is from either. I have no clue. Little duder. Sounds like talking. Destroyers. It does sound like talking turtle with Crush. I haven't been to that in forever. Is that still around? Do they still do turtle talk with Crush? Chaw. Right? You're so totally right. Or whatever. I forget how you... That is a fun little show, though. Since my kids have grown up, we haven't really gone. And I'm not going to go by myself as an adult. Like, yeah, that's exactly the quote. They're no match for droidicas. Thank you. That is exactly what I was blanking on. He was on one he went a couple months ago. Maybe I do need to check it out again. Okay, we even have the assassin droids. Right? Isn't that what they're called? No. I'm not good with this era of stuff. I'm really not. Especially if it wasn't like in the mainline movies. Ooh! Ooh! The ricochet shot! Okay! Dang! Crosshair? And a flamethrower. Hello. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't like him. I don't like him. Oh, they gotta get me. They gotta get me. That's hilarious. I read it all to myself as I was like, what? That's great. Okay. Tawny's not messing around. Uh-oh. Oh, Crosshair. Yeah, no, totally. I'm like a little bit of a Crosshair fan now. After this episode, I was like, I don't like that guy, but now I'm like, it's kind of cool. He's kind of cool. Okay, what's gonna happen? Crosshair hasn't moved or said a dang thing. Okay. Tawny getting through to him. I don't think she's getting through to Crosshair though. Here's the deal. She doesn't kill Cody. She doesn't kill Crosshair. Oh. Crosshair still kills her. Oh, no. Ugh, the cringe. Ow. I don't want Crosshair just does it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep. Ooh, that burn. Oh, the sounds. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, so this is the re-establishing Crosshair as a big bad, right? That's what this episode's doing. It's establishing Crosshair as like, no, this guy's not to be effed with. He means business. He's coming for the Bad Batch. Next episode, we're going to get more back to the Bad Batch. Maybe a little more hint. I think they're going to do this, like, start with the good guys. Give you a little bad guy to remind you. Next one's going to be good guys again. Maybe the bad guy shows up a little bit, and it's going to progress and get more tense until something happens or comes to a head with them. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, no, he's a tool, but he's kind of like... He's one of them. He's a heavy hitter in this. He's not the big bad. We're going to see someone else higher up, but... He's a big bad. He's not just like a battle droid. He's not just like we got to take out this enemy of the week. He's a big bad. He's a big sheep follower. I call them bootlickers, but yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, Cody's totally questioning things. Absolutely, he's questioning things. Absolutely. Okay, we're down to like... Scrub here. We're about 3 minutes left in this episode. Again, that wall. We got to translate that wall. Well, he has the scar, though, right? Is that scar on his head? Them removing the chip? Or no, is that back here where Crosshairs is? Honestly, Super didn't follow a lot of that whole chip business, but... What's that alarm? It's like a meal bell? It's like jail. Time for your meal. Go to jail. Or go to the common area. Otherwise, go back in your bunk. Am I gonna stay up and translate? I can't. My back's killing me just sitting here. I gotta it sucks. I'm gonna have to stand up for like 30 minutes before I even try to go to bed. Like lying down and sitting down is killing my back right now. I pulled something a couple years ago and I re-aggravated it this weekend when I was out and going to shows, and just something about that hotel bed didn't work right for me. I noticed by the second night and I was like, ugh. And now that I'm back home, I'm just like, oh no. And bad sleep last night. Back killed me all day. Yeah, I'm not staying up too late. And then went to a concert tonight too. But that was nice because I got to stand up. So I was like, oh, this doesn't hurt finally. But sitting down, like right now, I'm actually in quite a bit of pain. So I got to stand up for a bit after this. And then like kind of stand up and tire myself out. And then hopefully pass out quick before the pain sets in from lying down. And I think tomorrow, after a full day of like standing up again, I'll be good. It's not the chair. It's just a combo of a bunch of stuff that I did over the weekend that's just like, no, back's mad at me. Okay. I gotta say, that was, I feel like, a little bit better of an episode than what we got last week. Or the two we got last week. And so back to the chair business. It doesn't matter what chair I have because I don't sit back in it. This is one of the best chairs for lumbar support and all that kind of stuff. I don't sit back in the chair. I sit with my booty on the edge of the chair and I'm leaning forward doing this all the time. It's just I have terrible posture. So no matter what chair it is, I'm still gonna be terrible. It did feel short. It did feel a little short. You're going snowboarding on Thursday. Hey, that's cool. Have fun doing that. That sounds really cool. Funny how they destroy the clone's homeworld and suddenly they have loyalty issues. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the whole Cody arc is going to be interesting. I wonder what we get out of that. Like when... Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder what happens with that. Like the tone? I like the tone too. I thought it was a little bit darker. Like it... Just last week, it didn't catch me. It really didn't catch me. Neither of the episodes caught me until the very end of the second episode. Then I was finally like, okay, now I kind of care. More entertaining, yeah, I think so. That's how I agree with that 100%. And I liked Bad Batch season 1. I didn't love it, but I liked it. And some of the newer Star Wars shows have had me in that spot of like, no, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. Andor, on the other hand, I loved. But Book of Boba Fett, liked it, didn't love it. Kenobi, I was on the verge of loving it, but there were some things that kept me from like fully being like, I love this. There's some parts I love, but I like it for the most part. You know, that's how I feel about it. Like, I don't dislike any of it. I always have fun and I always enjoy it. But there's some stuff that I'm like, oh, I love this. This is the coolest thing ever. I just want to hold it and never let it go. And then there's stuff like, no, that was enjoyable and I had fun. I liked it. You know, there's those are my degrees of like, not for me. I never go as far as like, no, I hated it, burn it. I rarely go that route. I'm more like it wasn't for me, move on. Or it's like, I liked it. It was cool. I enjoyed myself. I had fun. And then there's like, oh no, I love this. I want more of this, and I never want to leave this thing. For me, that was Andor. But with Bad Batch, season 1 fell into the like it category. And last week's episodes fell into like a very lukewarm like it. I was like, I liked it. It was fine. Tonight's episode, I found myself enjoying so much more. So that's good. That's a good thing. If they're progressing and like I can get back into it more. Because I'm not a Clone Wars person. I'm not. I've tried and I've watched it a few times through all the way, and there's some story arcs I really, really like. But it's there's a lot of that I don't. There's honestly a lot that I'm just like, meh, I don't need to sit and watch this. So it is cool when they can catch my attention and bring me back, and I feel like this episode did that for me. Cody will be a sacrifice later on. I think so. Anonymous says, thought this was a little better than the first two. AWOL Cody shows promise for bigger thing. Yeah. Still not overwhelmed, but I still have hope. That's I resemble that same kind of reaction. I feel you. I just feel like they could do an hour long and tell so much more. Sure. Return to Camino was one of the best Star Wars episodes. Was that part of season 1? It's still new Star Wars, and that doesn't suck, so I'm happy. And I think that is a wonderful freaking attitude to have about it. You know what? It's new Star Wars, and it doesn't suck. There's nothing about this that sucks. Yeah, that's a great attitude. I love that. Remember to hit that like. Thanks, Nate, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Took you a minute to warm up to Andor, and I feel like that's a total normal thing too. It's a different kind of Star Wars. It's not the same Star Wars we've been given, so it definitely takes some adjusting to get used to. For sure. Andor and Mando are next level. I agree, but they're different. They're two tonally different kinds of Star Wars. I love Mando for completely different reasons than I loved Andor. Like, completely different reasons. I love them both, but for just like wildly different, they're different kinds of Star Wars, and I like that we're getting different. And it was amazing. Kenobi was good, but that final episode... that's it. The final episode had some amazing parts that I absolutely loved, and I want to go back to and like, oh no, I just want to watch that. You didn't like Andor, and I get it, and it's... I think it's actually kind of cool. I said this on a pod... I don't think the podcast came out yet. I think it's coming out this week or next week, but I did a podcast with someone a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about that kind of thing of like, actually, no, it's kind of neat that we're getting so much different Star Wars that some people don't like. You not liking Andor, I think that's fine. I think that's like, we're getting so much Star Wars that there's room to not like stuff. There's room to be like, hey, that didn't land with you. Or maybe like how, Clone Wars doesn't land with me, but it lands with other people. Or Bad Batch maybe doesn't hit me as close as it does a lot of other people. I asked on Twitter, and I got a bunch of responses from people who were like, no, I loved it. It's freaking amazing. It's been great. Like last week, I asked the next day after it came out, how are y'all feeling about it? I gave no context as to how I was feeling. I just said, how are you feeling? And all the responses I got were like, it's amazing. I love it. It's freaking awesome. That's cool. That's cool that you can have that experience. It's different from what I took away from it. And so, in a similar way, it's kind of cool that it's not for me. In the same way that, like, Book of Boba Fett was like, I enjoyed a lot of it, but I feel like that was more of a kid's show. I feel like I would have loved Book of Boba Fett more if I was like 11 or 12. 11 or 12-year-old me, just if I would have gotten into Star Wars then, which I wasn't at that point. But if I would have, I probably would have been like, this is amazing. I love every bit of this. It's just insane craziness. And the inner 11-year-old, 12-year-old version of me had a lot of stuff to love with that show. But overall, I walk away from that and be like, yeah, it was fine. It was fun. It was fun. And not to say that, like, people that like it are immature or anything, but, like, just for me personally, I feel like the child version of me would have loved that more than the adult version of me, who wants something a little deeper, a little more something. Really good episode, but it's bedtime. See you later, Mel. See you later, Tom. Have a good night, guys. Komodo, King of Dragons. If Cody survives the Bad Batch, do you think him and Rex will have a spin-off series? I don't. I think that's too much. I think that's a little too much. Go back and watch that 3.5 minutes every now and then because it didn't hurt me enough. Oh, it's the most emo thing I've ever heard. I'm still working on Clone Wars. Yeah, Clone Wars is a mixed bag. Some arcs are really good, and some are just like, why am I sitting through this? For me, that's my opinion. This episode spoke to the cheesy action movie lover in me. You know what, Maddie? Maybe that's what it was for me, because I do love cheesy action movies. I love some like 90s nostalgia cheesy action movies. And this had some of those tropes in it. So maybe that's what it was for me. Think Crosshair's conflicted, doing the bidding as we saw in this episode, but somehow knowing different. I don't know. Because if the rest of the Bad Batch have that in them to know better, then so does Crosshair, right? Right? He does too. What a shot by Crosshair shows he definitely still has it. Yeah. Crosshair has it, except when he's targeting the Bad Batch. It's the only time he pulls his punches. Would have liked 2 episodes. Oh, 2 episodes would have been great tonight, I think. I think it would have been good. Boba Fett equals Mando 2.5. Yeah, it kind of did, right? Kind of did. Clones deserting and having to live with the guilt of Order 66 remind me of some novels from Legends materials. Oh, interesting. Alright, let me skip it. Cody will find Rex, but Cody dies to save him. Oh, okay. Here's the real question. When are we getting a Razor Quest sequence on Star Tours? Oh my goodness. Speaking of Star Tours, I'm not going to go into any of that because we don't know yet. But, Star Tours. I love it. I'm just going to say that. I love Star Tours so much. That's all. That's all I got. I love Book of Boba simply because he didn't die in that Sarlacc pit. And we got Fennec. That was a cool part. We got Fennec before Book of Boba Fett, though. We got that in Mando Season 2. But I do like both. Love Rebels. I love Rebels, too. Rebels is so good. But not all of Rebels. There's some Rebels and I'm like, I'm skip this episode. But I do love most of Rebels. Started watching Bad Batch season and I'm hooked. Like the fact that it takes place after episode 3. And for some people, that's their Star Wars. Is like the prequel era stuff is the stuff they love. And I love it. Like I say it like that because I'm like, no, I do. When I think about I do love the prequel era. But there's like the Clone Warsy stuff is where it loses me a little bit. Star Tours' birthday was this week. It was. You're right. A buckethead. You caught me on my bucket. Yeah. Built the Razor Crest. I dumped Legos in a pile and left it there. Ooh, that's you kind of have to, right? Isn't that part of the whole Lego experience? Is dumping them and then organizing them, or doing it by bag? I don't like Legos. I don't like them. I don't like. It's too much work. It's too much money, too much work for something that's just gonna break. That's how I feel. I always get asked, Dad, are you gonna do Lego Star Wars reviews? And I'm always like, no, I'm not. I did a couple. You can search the channel for some years ago that I did with the kids because I let the kids build them, and I was like, okay, how was that? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. It's like, yeah, no, I feel the same. Like, and my kids like were never good with Legos. Is in like they would build the set once, and then they would take it apart, and they would just take it apart, and it would just like sit there apart, and be like, oh, what happened to that cool set we got you? It's like, yeah, well, I took it apart. It's like, oh, did you build something cooler with it? No, I just kind of took it apart, and it did nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's just like in a random box with other Lego bits, and it's just, you don't want to get the instruction book and put it back together? No. Well, I'm glad we spent $50 on that Lego set for you to now just be in a box with a bunch of other random bits. And so, like, I've never... because my kids are both like that, I was like, yeah, we're not doing Legos anymore. Love you guys. Well, I'll get you all the blank random Legos if you want to sit and create and build something new, but I'm not buying you Lego sets because y'all just don't do it right. You don't keep it as is. So that's my story with Legos. Rode Star Tours once and got sick. Haven't ridden since. But you what? And Julie, I like Star Tours, but always get sick. Oh my goodness, really? I love Star Tours, being the original Disney Star Wars experience. It led to so much more. It really did, right? It really did. It really did. Okay, Star Tours might be your favorite Disney attraction. Dropping an F-bomb. Jeffrey's dropping an F-bomb tonight. Can't wait for my WDW trip in February to do Star Tour. Oh, you're going in February? Nice. Nice. So you're going to studios. Very cool. That one flew over. Oh, what was it? I missed it. No, it blew up. Why build it? Are we talking about the Legos? I guess it kind of did. Oh, I built my Razor Crest. I dumped the Legos in a pile. I get, okay. No, it did fly over my head the first time. You're absolutely right. I get what you're saying. I get it. That's pretty good. Oh, you dropped a rad chat. Well, thank you. Friends, what more do we have to say? So, okay, I want to go back to the poll real quick. Before tonight, I asked, are you excited for tonight's episode? 88% said yes, and 12% said no. Interesting. It's an interesting mix. That's out of 56 votes. We now only have 33 people here. So that was people who were watching earlier and then since left. So, interesting to show that, like, and I think that was probably the highest amount of views I had. It doesn't show me yet. But it was about 60 people who are here hanging out tonight. It's late night. And so of that, 88% were excited, but a good 12% were like, meh, I'm not. And I'm part of that 12. I didn't vote, but I'm part of that 12% who was like, meh, whatever. I did enjoy the episode, though. I got to say that. I did definitely enjoy it. If we're there late and hit Space Mountain later in the evening, after or in lieu of fireworks, we usually hit Star Tours on the way out because it's almost always a walk-on. Yeah, no, that's how I feel about it, too. I haven't actually been on Star Tours in a long time. It's been a little while. But I do love it. It's always kind of an afterthought, though. Always an afterthought. Well, the room is biased. If they didn't care for Bad Batch, they wouldn't be here. That is true. Some people just hang out for the lives, though. There are a handful of people who are like, well, I'm not here for the show, but I just like hanging out with, which is like the biggest compliment to me. Thank you to those 12% who came to hang out in the live anyways, even though they weren't stoked on the show. They just wanted to say hi and chat. And so here's an interesting thing that I kind of want to talk about for a second. Earlier tonight, I was considering not doing the live stream. Oh, someone slapped a bucket head right on the screen. I can hear it now, so it is very funny. Earlier this evening, though, before I went to the concert, before I went and set up the live stream, I was considering not doing a live stream because I was like, well, my back's killing me. I was supposed to have a meeting with we were going to do like a Mosh Isley meeting tonight. And I was like, well, guys, I'm out. My back's killing me. Because normally when I do them, we'll do them Tuesday nights. And that means I get home and I come home and I set up, and usually I do some work on other stuff. And then at like 6, 7 o'clock, I jump on with the Mosh Isley people, all my friends, and we're on until like 10 o'clock. And that means I'm here for like 3 hours chatting with my homies in this seat for 3 hours. And then I get maybe an hour break. And then it's like 11, time to do the live stream. And so I get like maybe 40 minutes to an hour break. And then I'm back in the chair for like 2 more hours. And so tonight I was like, my back's killing me. There's no way. Like earlier today, I was like, sorry guys, I'm out. There's no way I'm going to do 3 hours chatting and goofing off with you guys and then still have to do a live stream later. My back's going to kill me too much in this chair, which it does hurt right now quite a bit. But when I learned that or remembered, I guess, that we're going to this concert, I was like, well, I'm standing up. So, But then I was like, well, I'm also going to a concert and who knows when it's going to end. I thought it was going to end at 11. So I was like, well, I could do 11:30. That's why I put the stream a little bit later. But it turns out they were done by 10. They were done by 10. It was only 2 bands. They were done super early. We got home early, but I was like super relieved though. So I was like, oh, I can actually like relax a little bit before the stream starts and like readjust into normal life and then do the stream. So I considered for a second though earlier today not doing the live stream, and I thought, a lot of this live stream is you guys. It's you. It's Julie. It's Gay. It's Tom. It's Mel. It's John Ramos. It's Marnie. It's, all the regulars who come and hang out. And I was like, well, what would it be like if I did a live stream where I wasn't there? And I considered this for a second. I almost put it out there. It's like, hey, if I'm not feeling up to doing a live stream, technically, with this software that I pay for, I could build a live stream that I'm not there for, but you all could still chat, because it is very much a you guys thing. And it's this whole community that we have, and we do a Tuesday night thing. And if for some weird reason I couldn't be there, and this is possibly a thing for future stream, if for some weird reason I couldn't be there in the future, say I had terrible back issue and I couldn't show up, I couldn't hang out for the 2 hours at night. If that was the case, let's say I built a stream that was very similar to this, except for without me talking, it was literally just my droids booping and beeping for like 2 hours, and maybe at the right time, like it would be a loop of like 30 minutes of droids booping and beeping every couple minutes, while you guys could still have your chat. And then when the time came, like right at midnight to start the show, one of the droids would say something like, okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, click, boom, let's go, right at midnight. It would have to be a lot of guesswork to make it work. It would have to like depend on Disney actually uploading right at midnight. And I would have to pre-program a lot of this stuff and pre-record stuff. But if for some reason I couldn't make it, would you like a stream like that, where you could just still hang out and chat with each other in this space, even if I wasn't there and it was pre-recorded footage of the droids on a loop? With time, it would be like loop of them for like 30 minutes, and then it would re-loop, and then after the 30 minutes it would kick over to like, okay, it's midnight, time for the episode, let's watch. And they probably wouldn't boop and beep as much during the 30-40 minutes, and then afterwards I'd still keep it up. And it would just be, it would literally just be a stream, a place for you all to chat, but I wouldn't be there. Is that something? Yeah. No, it'd be Sad and Brad, and everybody be like, yeah, just hanging out. Just have Youngest on the screen the whole time. I could pre-program some Youngest stuff in there. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's more than me. These streams, these Tuesday nights are more than me. Sure, I'm on camera, I'm the guy talking. But it's you. It's like I went and I named names a few minutes ago, but if for some reason I couldn't make it, I kind of want a contingency plan so that you guys all still have somewhere to go. That's what I was thinking earlier, and I was like, well, What do I do? So looking forward to the Mando watch parties. To be truthful, actually, I'm excited for Grogu. Yeah, of course, of course. Here's the funny. I broke 2 bones from Big Toe on December 13th. Found out Friday, no boot or anything since he's been walking out the whole time. Yeah, I did that with my tailbone in 2020. That was rough. That was rough. I know people aren't going to like this, but I would love a Batu series. Oh, I think a lot of people would like that. I think a ton of people would like that. Could you? I have a Discord server. You want a link? Here, I'll get you. I'll get you a link to the Discord. Just be cool. I don't like Discord. You know why I don't like Discord? Because the first time I had a Discord, I had a bunch of kids. There's a bunch of kids who would message me constantly, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm glad you're excited, but like, I don't need my phone blowing up from a bunch of 11-year-olds saying, hi, can I ask you a question? I'll be like, hi. Yes. And it's like, it was just awkward. It's awkward and weird. And as much as I love doing this, part of being a person who puts their face on camera and talks on the internet is 60 to 55% dealing with people who don't know how to people. Just straight up people who don't know how to interact with other people. And it's fielding a lot of that awkwardness. And so, especially in the Star Wars space, we're all a bunch of weirdos. We are. I'm one of them too. I'm a big weirdo. And sometimes weirdos dealing with other weirdos ain't the best mix. And so, like, the first time I had a Discord, I was like, I hate this. I don't like it. This is awkward and weird, and I don't want my phone blown up with a bunch of weird messages all the time. And so I turned it off and I got rid of it, and I just like, nope, I'm not doing that ever again. And then it was brought up to me too, you need to bring it back. Do it. I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I'm not on it often. And so I'm going to edit this invite link. Expires after never. No amount of uses. Good. Copy the link. Y'all ready for this? Here's the link. There's a link to the Discord. Oh, it looks like it came from... Oh, it's popping up everywhere. Are you guys talking smack? Are you guys talking smack right now? I think I see stuff on this. Don't like Discord. Here's my link. No, that's me. Okay. That's where Nate's comment comes from. I don't collect Black Series, but here's the no. That is. You guys are so funny. Yes, that is literally it. That is literally. You guys nailed me. Oh, you called me out on the hypocrisy. You guys are mods on the official LTR Discord, and there's a handful of kids, or at least that have been flooding the chat with all their picks for songs of the day, album of the week, and so that'd be cool. I'd be fine with that, but I get a lot of like weird messages and weird requests, even on Instagram. I get a lot of like weird, hi, do you remember me? And I'm like, I wish I had time to field all of these weird requests. And like part of me, it's hard because you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what their circumstances are, what their situation is. And it's just like, I wish I had more bandwidth is really what it comes down to. I wish I had time to sit there and field through every potential spam message that hits everything. I can't even get through the non-spam ones. And it's just like, it's rough. Okay. With all of that out of the way, let me see here. Has anyone tried... Oh, I'm on Hive, but I haven't used it in so long. Agreed, Anonymous. What did Anonymous say? To be honest, super fun when Ornaments year group review started, was delayed, and all of us sat here in the chat. That's what I'm saying. I know that you guys are a community on your own, with or without me. And so if... Okay, that's a good contingency. Wouldn't get any complaints from the regulars. That's kind of what I see. Here for you, but if you're hurting, don't want me to suffer, so you wouldn't mind chatting with the Danosians. You guys love that name. But yeah, so that's what I'm feeling. If for some weird reason, and I don't want it to ever actually have to come to this, I will definitely try and hang out as long as I can. But if for some strange reason I couldn't, if I could pre-build a stream where y'all could still hang out and chat, and maybe even pre-program a couple laughs in there too. A little, I like to put in surprises and some weird stuff. So I might, pre-record some droids doing some silly, fun stuff, so that it wouldn't be totally like a waste of your time. I'd still want you guys to be like, oh, I was so glad I was there for that. That was hilarious. I would want to pre-build some fun stuff in there too. Like I'm not here to waste anybody's time, but I do understand that we're all of us. Here's a little virtual hug. We're all a community. It's not just me. It's all of us. And so I do like having a spot for all of us. Just worried about all these Discord disappearing with useful info being locked away forever. I'd rather use Reddit. Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, they may not be bugging us per se, but we're not the focus of the server. But it gets annoying when it's the same 4 people. Yeah, that's the hard part about Discord. Is it can be very weird. Hive is really slow to load content. It is slow. Am I still going on the Halcyon for May 4th? Of course I am. Trying to get over there from Australia with Chandler from Craft to Go. Is he going? I know the group I'm with is fully like we're a solid group. We're good. We're booked. Life sometimes gets in the way, and we understand. Well, I'm glad you understand that. I love that Danocean's stuck because you never had something he said stick. Well, it seems like it's working, Galen. It seems like what you said is sticking. The people are liking it, and that's all that matters. Link not working for me. How do I get on the page? I don't know, man. That's all I got for you is that link. I just generated that right now. Copy the link. That's a brand new link. Okay, never expires, no limit. Generate a new link. Copy. I'm going to put it back. I can put it back. If I can get it back. Raphael. There it is again-ish. I don't know. Try it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a... Still feeling Dano Nights? Okay, that's different. Vid thumbnail, Danosians and the Droids, or great band name. That's a weird band name. Okay. I don't think I'm actually gonna do this, but I had a weird thought. As I do, I had a weird thought the other day. I think it was on the drive home. I had a weird thought. So there's not. They told us at D20. No, they told us at Star Wars Celebration that we would be getting a Gaia album or Gaia playlist. We haven't gotten one yet. I'm spamming. Yeah, I am spamming my own channel. The link is good, says Lazy the Kid. Well, thank you. It works for somebody. That's all that matters. Okay, I had a weird thought the other night. And I think it would be a fun project for me to work on. Especially, the only thing I'm missing is I just need drums or maybe a MIDI. Night for now. See you later, John Ramos. But there's not a Gaia album. And I think it'd be a hilarious, kind of funny, but different project for me to work on if I did a Gaia cover album that was all like mid to late 90s style skate punk / ska punk versions of Gaia's songs from Star Cruiser, but like just rearranged, redone in that style, in the style of music that I love so much. Like 90s skate punk is like my jam. But what if I like rewrote and redid? Is a stupid thought, and I don't think I actually will do it. But I just think that would be hilarious to like just release it. And be like, nope, I recorded it, did it all on my computer and iPad and just whatever here in the room, and just like re-recorded all of Gaia's songs, but in mid to late 90s style skate punk. It would be ridiculous, but I think it would be so much fun to do. I bet Adam would be all over it. Okay, fair enough. Sign me up, you'd be into it. Yeah, like I was thinking about, I was like, okay, some of these songs would be really hard to translate to that style, but that's kind of the fun of it, is how do you transform them into something totally different, but bring in some of those elements that make them like what they are. Do you want to start a Star Wars pop punk band, call it Binks 182? Dude, do it. I think I think we're on the verge of a weird offshoot of like Star Wars punk emo bands. Ooh, lights went out. It's 1 a.m. And oh, it's late. It's really late. But I do think we're on the verge of that happening. Like, so even coming up in some of the music scene that I listen to, like one of my favorite band, drop the F-bomb, but one of my like favorite bands growing up and coming up was a band called the Mad Caddies. In one album, they decided like, no, we're gonna do a weird like kind of pirate theme. We're gonna do a thing called pirate punk, and they took like elements of like the whole pirate lifestyle and did like, no, we're doing like pirate punk. You think of the band Gogol Bordello, and they had what they coined as gypsy punk, and it very much had that kind of feel. And I was like, oh, there. Or you think of a band called like the Proto Men. There's a lot of like video game bands out there that are like, no, we're like video game style, but different music. The Proto Men's really good. They have a whole Mega Man themed like albums. They are based off of Mega Man, and the second, I think it's called Act 2, Father of Death. So good, such a good album. Listen to the Proto Men. Really cool band, but it's a very themed and conceptual band. It's like I think we're kind of on the cusp of a late 90s, early 2000s pop punk or skate punk resurgence anyways. But what if we did it and we did it Star Wars? What if we did it and we did it Star Wars? And have your droids be background dancers and singers? Yes. You'd buy that album and have the band name as Dead Oceans and the Droids. There it is. There it is. But you have to play the Princess Leia song, A New Hope on Dude Ranch, every set. There you go. I wouldn't do it live, but I would just record it just to be funny. Like, you call it 0 to 3 Sad Baby Squad. There you go. I love the Mad Caddies. You Rock the Plank? Do you know Rock the Plank? Save Ferrex? Like, just all of it is like, you love Gogol Bordello, Gypsy, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I want to hear Baby Yanga singing Houdini. Love it. I love it. You got the link to work. I would also be keen for the music. Nice. I do have a demo tentatively titled I Miss You, I Know. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Skank and Pickle. Yeah, the old Mike Park project. Gotta love Mike Park from Asian Man Records. Love that dude. I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't talked to him in a while either. I need to. I probably should. Thanks for the reminder. But yeah, no, it's just kind of an like, I think it's just because all the shows I went to this weekend. We were only going to go see Sound of Animals Fighting on Sunday at the Kill Iconic Fest. Sound of Animals Fighting, Fall of Troy, Strawberry Girls, who I love, Andreas, who we love too, a bunch of other bands, Hail the Sun, which I'm not super into, but they were good. Scary Kids Scaring Kids, which is a throwback. They were pretty good too. Different singer. Ska 3PO. There it is. That's it. That's the name of the band. It's the Star Cruiser soundtrack. No Star Cruiser songs are available digitally anywhere. But yeah. So we went to go see that Sunday, but we left Saturday night, and then we're like, I was talking to my friend about hanging out, and he was like, "Hey, I'm going to the show tonight, Saturday." And we're like, "Oh, what? They're playing in Long Beach, and Jeff Rosenstock's opening. We wanted to see anyways, and Pup from Canada is going to be there. Sweet." So we went. And we were really stoked for Jeff Rosenstock and Pup, and yeah, it was really good. But then we also went and saw Jeff Rosenstock tonight. Have any of you seen the cartoon show Craig of the Creek? What is it? Anti-Flag has a new album? You know, it was funny. I was listening to Mobilize on the drive as we drove home from Long Beach the other night. I was like, I really want to listen to Anti-Flag, and I did, and I loved it. I think I missed some of these when I was in the military. Fair enough. I'm not a fan of music at all. Okay, right on. The Ska Walker Saga. There it is. That's it. Baby Youngest would be the Danny Partridge of the group. Always getting into trouble and doing illicit substances. I saw Scary Kids twice, I think. One time that I remember for sure was Saves the Day in early 2008. Oh, interesting. I got into I think it was 08, maybe 09 when I got into Scary Kids Scaring Kids. But yeah, no, their album Faces. That's a good album. That's a good album. Oh, something's happening here. Anonymous. Oh, and 2 farts showed up on the screen. Thank you, Patrick Savage, for those well-timed farts. We've got Marines talking to each other. Meanwhile, there's farts on the screen. I miss mosh pits. I don't. They're fine. There was a little bit of a pit tonight. Nothing crazy. There was big mosh pit the other night at the Joyce Manor show in Long Beach. But, I mean, it was an arena, so there's a ton of people there. But I don't miss them. I don't miss them at all. They're fine. New Periphery on Thursday. Ooh, maybe I'll give that a listen. That sounds cool. All right, friendos. I think it's time to call it a night. Thank you all for hanging out. There's still 35 people hanging out here. We got 33 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, none on Twitter. I think Facebook has 1. Maybe not. I can't tell. It's weird. It's being weird to me. Oh, the number dropped. Okay. Well, that means it's time to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, for talking weirdness and just overall Star Wars goodness and doing these watch parties. I will for sure see you next Tuesday night for another watch party. It won't be just the droids. I'll be here next Tuesday. I will. But if for some reason something comes up in a future week, maybe I miss out and you guys get some weird pre-recorded stuff because I still want you to have a place to chat and hang out with each other. You know? Yep, there it is, Anonymous. Oh, all the stickers are coming through. I love the slap sounds. Buckethead. 0 to 3, or is it 0 to 3? Sad babies hath approved this. Do you guys like the stickers, or are they an annoyance? Let me know how you feel about it. I like them. I think it's silly, and it's like just a weird thing, but I'm into it. All right, friendos, you know the deal. Like, oh, there it is. Rad. Do me a favor, leave a thumbs up if you haven't already. Like wherever you're watching this, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. Do whatever you can. I appreciate it. Gaming on Friday? I believe so. I think I'm going to try to do some gaming streams on Friday. I think we will. I'll probably do it early. Or should I do it later? I can do mid-afternoon. I don't think... Well, wife's going out of town. We can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want all weekend. I don't have nowhere to be. So we'll do Friday for sure. Maybe even Saturday and Sunday. We'll see how it goes. No one's hogging the TV with football or nothing. Yeah. Maybe we do all weekend stream. We just stream the whole freaking weekend. Should be free to game on Friday. Hey, there you go. May the force be with you. Got your thank the maker and or coin. Nice. Oh, Zach the maker and or coin. Nice. Squadrons. Okay, I think we're doing Squadrons Friday. Everybody seems to be into it. We'll figure out a time. Friendos, you know the deal. Till next time, it's good night, but not goodbye. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you very, very soon, I promise. Good night.